Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I am Conistip and this is going to be part 17 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as the Julii. And we left things off in a position where we are starting to stabilize out here in my western provinces, I think a little bit. I did have to refight this battle against the Gauls just in my northern territories, well not northern, but my in the mountains north of Narpa Martius. I remember to do that right before I started recording, and I was like, what? I feel like I fought this before. And then, oh yeah, that's right, I needed to fight that again. Now, I think that I got maybe a better result the second time I fought that, maybe. It went well. It was interesting, because I thought that the map would be identical, because the situation played out identically. You know, I attacked one of the small groups, and then they retreated, and then I attacked the other group that was besieging this fort, and then you would think that the map would be exactly the same, but if I remember correctly, in that first battle that I fought that ended up not being saved, I had to fight one portion of the army that was uphill of me, and then I had to kind of turn around and fight the other portion of the army that was downhill of me. And yeah, the map that I just fought on was completely flat, so that was weird. Yeah, that was a weird, and also both Gallic armies formed up on the same side of the map, essentially, so I fought them all as one. Yeah, it was kind of weird. I wonder, like, there must have been some sort of minutia element there where I just kind of maybe attacked one of the stacks instead of the other, or yeah, I don't know. It was kind of funny, but anyway, that worked out. Now I am down here with Numerius Tuditanus, and he can save Narpa Martius once again from this small marauding Gallic force. So that can be dealt with in the next turn. I think they just put this settlement under siege, so I don't think they even have siege equipment. I don't think so. And then there's this issue. This Gallic army, small army, it's all warband. I fought them on the bridge. I thought I could beat them. I did not beat them. Now I have my faction leader and one of his sons have come to the rescue. Lucius Julius and Marcus Julius, they are here now, and it is very, very tempting to push out from Massilia and attack the Gauls here on this bridge, even though they would have the bridge in their, to their advantage. I think that, I mean, I have archers, so I can kind of force them to come to me if I want them to, or I can force them to back further off of the bridge so that they can't meet me right at the bridge head. Either way, I don't think the bridge would be that big of an issue. The issue, though, is that there's this army. We can see that they have 3 units of swordsmen, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of warband. The general himself, Motius of Axona, 2-star general. And if we look here, they could meet us on that very bridge. So it wouldn't be this turn, right? Like, I could sally out of Massilia now, I think, and then attack this army. But then I would probably just be in that same spot, right? Holding the bridge. Then the question is, can I hold the bridge then with these units? And against this. And I have to say, that last outcome did shake my confidence a little bit. Now, this would be a different scenario, right? I would have 2 generals units, including one of them being my faction leader. That's a 48-man unit, a general's bodyguard. That comes with his aura as well as a leader. I would still have 3 units of archers that are relatively healthy. You know, they're a little banged up, but they can still shoot arrows, and they can still shoot fire arrows. I do have 1 healthy unit of Astati. The other one is very banged up. But then I did bring 2 units of Equites with me, with these generals as well. So the question is, could I hold that bridge with this force? And against this, it's hard to say, you know? It's hard to say. I was surprised by how resilient those warband were. And this is By the way, there is no general in this army. It's just a captain. So they didn't have any morale boosts or anything. They just soaked up the damage and kept on pushing in. I made a mistake. I did. I probably should have kept my Hastati on guard mode just to keep their survivability going. I mean, it goes against all common sense, really, because my understanding of the way that guard mode works and engage at will works, at least in medieval and shogun, is that if you are fighting a frontal engagement that you expect to lose, then you want to lose it slower. So you keep your guys on hold formation and hold position, and in this game it's guard mode. You just use guard mode for that in Rome Total War, and that's how you hold your ground faster. It's because the individual men in your unit do not seek out engagements. So if they're not seeking out engagements, that means they're not fighting, that means they're not dying. So the way that units can engage each other frontally, it doesn't necessarily mean that every single unit or every single man in that unit is going to be fighting. Some of them are just going to be standing there, and that's what you want when a unit's in guard mode or hold formation or whatever. You want a lot of them standing around so that they're not dying. That is for, engagements that you don't expect to win. You just want to lose slower. But for engagements that you expect to win, you want to win fast. You want all of your men fighting and engaging at will. You want individual soldiers seeking out combats to kill fast and end that engagement quickly. The reason why is because engagements that you plan on winning are engagements where you expect to have some sort of local superiority, usually in the quality of your troops, or in many cases, just the number of your troops. Now, if you're ganging up on one of their units by two of your own units, that probably means you're giving up numerical superiority in another part of the battlefield. So you want that winning an engagement to happen fast so that you can go back and support your losing engagements, right? So the basic way this works is that you're losing engagements, you lose slower by keeping your guys on guard mode, and then you're winning engagements, you put your guys, at least some of the units, the flanking units, on engage at will so that they can end the combat sooner. And yeah, that was weird. That was a weird bridge battle where I put my flanking Hastati units off of guard mode, so they were on engage at will, and they just got soaked up by the mob of warband. I mean, that was like watching the Dothraki charge into the undead hordes in Game of Thrones. Like, that's what that looked like. I looked away for 1 minute and I came back and I was like, whoa, my flank's gone. Where did they go? Oh my God, they're inside of the warband horde. How did they get there? Like, it was really weird. I wonder if what happened, I'm just thinking of this like right now. I'm wondering if what happened was that I maybe wasn't paying close enough attention to what unit of warband I was clicking on. So if I clicked on a unit of warband that was like inside of that mob, that mass of men, and then the Hastati felt like I was giving them a command to attack the inner mass instead of just like, the soldiers that were in front of them, they might have like tried to walk past the men that they were supposed to be fighting, and then just getting killed like that. I wonder if that's what happened. I didn't think this over before I started recording, so I'm just having this revelation right in front of you right now. Is that what happened? I just wasn't paying attention to the warband that I clicked on, and they just like tried to bypass the guys that were in front of them, just stabbing them as they're walking by. That kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Because that Hastati unit disappeared. I mean, they not only did they disappear, but they weren't like dying on the outskirts of the massive warband. They were in it. They were in that that beehive of Gallic warband guys. Yeah, I wonder. I would be curious to hear your thoughts on that, and if that's what you guys saw as well. Because I was gonna say that my mistake was that I should have kept my guys on guard mode, blah blah blah. But then I, was telling you about why that goes against common sense. Because if you're flanking with a unit, they should be taken on engage at will. They should be taken off guard mode, because if you're flanking, that means you're about to win, right? And I did see a lot of Gallic warriors a lot of those units were wavering. I had the fire arrows going in. It felt like there was going to be a break there. So if my units just kind of kept up their attack and they didn't just die, it felt like that should have been a victory. But yeah, maybe I'll watch that again and see if I can see where that went wrong. But anyway, that's not what happened. We are in this situation now, and the question is, would I be able to beat this? The issue is I don't have a lot of good infantry. The one Hastati unit's kind of the all I got, you know? So that one Hastati, like if we play this back, right, and think about how that last battle went, yes, we can have that one Hastati holding the front, which is, you know, in that last battle, that Hastati that held the front and was in on guard mode, he lasted till the end of the battle, right? Like he was kind of the last unit until they broke through the lines. So in theory, maybe he is enough, right? And then this weakened, very weakened unit of Hastati would be on one flank, maybe even backed up by some town watch just to give some more bodies to it. And then on the other flank, I could have 2 units of Equites. Now, again, in that last battle, I remember having 1 unit of Equites that got swallowed up, but that's because I threw them into Warband like after the Asadi were gone. And Warband do have a bonus against cavalry. It's not, I don't think it's stated in their thingy. I don't think it says it anywhere. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about having a bonus versus cavalry, but if you look in the game files, it is there. They have a +4 bonus versus cavalry, and that's lower than other like spears. Like there's other spear units that have a +8 bonus. So I think like the Triarii would have a +8 against cavalry. Would be my guess. But the still +4 attack against cavalry is still significant. So yeah, they swallowed up my Equites after the Asadi were gone. So that's a little bit scary, but could they do that to 2 units of Equites? And could they do that to 2 units of Equites backed up by an expendable general who's not that great? He feels poorly, so -2 from your general's hit points. So I'm not saying I'm tending this man to his death, but you know, if he doesn't break the flank of the Gauls, then he might die. It is tempting. And here's why it's tempting. It's tempting because, yes, sitting back in Massilia is an option, sure. Letting this force reunite with this force to form a bigger force, yeah, not great. But also that means that I can't be building stuff and training stuff in Massilia when it's under siege. And I doubt, and I don't make any money off of it either. I'm assuming so, right? I mean, it says 385 on Narbo Martius, but I'm kind of, I'm not making that income, am I? Like, you don't make income from places that are under siege, right? Right? I don't know if it would tell me anything here. Or is this just a reduced amount of money? Yeah, okay. I might have to, like, look into this more. Okay, I can't build this stuff when I'm under siege, right? Am I just, like... Okay, this might be a case... Alright, I need to, like, maybe look into this a little bit. Or just do this right now. Because my knowledge of this, based on medieval and shogun, is that if a place is under siege, you cannot build stuff and train stuff. That's pretty common sense. You also don't make an income from that province. I just carried over all of that assumptions from those games into this game. I thought that was pretty common sense stuff. If I can, I might try to build something in this turn here in Narbo Martius just to see if this works. I don't think it does. It can't. That would be too weird, right? Or maybe not. Maybe the game developers justified it by saying like, no, it's inside of the walls of the settlement. You can build stuff inside of the walls. And same with training stuff. Like you can train stuff inside of the walls. So maybe there's some like common sense justification to that. But you shouldn't be making money off of the settlement that's under siege. That doesn't make sense. So those are things I would need to look at to kind of see what I'm right about and what I'm wrong about. Okay, well, back to the question of this. I'm starting to talk myself into attacking here, and then maybe winning this battle. That's the thing. It's not just this though. It's also this. So 2 more warband and then 1 more general. This is the faction leader. A 44-man unit. 1 star. It just feels too risky. It does. It just feels too risky. This is my freaking faction leader, you know? Like, I don't want to put him in a place where he's gonna die. Okay, I might have to come back to that. It's hard for me to make a choice exactly right now. I believe you're on your way back to Palma. Yeah, looks like you are. We're just set on mission after mission after mission going after blockading ports, so that's okay. I mean, I will say, look, yes, I am sort of waiting for the Senate to assign me attack and take settlement missions, but in all honesty, it's been nice to have some time to settle my western provinces and to sort out my core provinces and get them built up a bit. So even though, you know, would I wait forever to be given a directive to take Lugdunum? No, I wouldn't. But I do still want 1 army to defend and then 1 army to attack. And I think that I can start working on that. Eventually, maybe. I think that, so I can train Velites here in Narbal Martius. What Massilia needs to do now, it's its turn to build a barracks. And then build the next tier of barracks so that I can train Astadi here in Massilia, because I need more of a military focus in these provinces. I can't just be waiting on reinforcements from my core provinces. That's just unacceptable. So, especially if I have my fleets that are like running these Senate missions to blockade ports and they're not ferrying troops back and forth, then that also is making things a little bit slower. So these 2 provinces need to stand on their own, and it's tempting to start building that barracks. It would only cost 510 denarii. Ooh, it's very tempting. It's very, very tempting. But with all of that, there's more to talk about. The Germans have now finally attacked again. And is this a real attack? I don't know. Or they're just kind of testing me and seeing how my response is. I don't know. But they are here. They are besieging my fort. This is making me think. And I don't know if this is the right or wrong way to do this. But when I put forts defending bridges, should I be putting that fort on the other side of the bridge, essentially inside of enemy territory? Now, that is the one nice thing of forts, is that you can place them anywhere on the map, not just in your own territories. Watchtowers, on the other hand, do need to be placed only in your territory, so that's nice. But should forts be placed on the other side so that my armies can attack the sieging army and then not have to fight a bridge? See, I don't know if this is gonna be a bridge battle or not. Can I even get there? So if I went there, this is making it look like I can attack him. That's what that looked like. Sir. And I could hire mercenaries. There's 1 barbarian cavalry mercenary and then 3 barbarian mercenaries. It's expensive. I haven't hired mercenaries in a while because of their expense, but I think this might be the time to finally do it. I have 2 units of Town Watch. Upgrading over them would be nice. I have a 17-man unit of Triarii. I don't know how useful they're going to be. So maybe I can leave these 3 units behind and then hire these 3 units, or four units. Ooh, can I make room for a fourth unit? I don't think so. I think I want everything else. So I would take 2 barbarian mercenaries and then 1 of the cav units. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I do have brigands I need to deal with as well. Peasants, warband, and a mystery unit. And the Germans, they have their spear warband, got some experience on some of these units. They have an attack of 11 and defense of 13. So their attack is 4 higher than my Hastati. But the defense is 1 point lower than my Hastati. And they have 40 extra men, and they fight in a phalanx. It's a tough unit. The spear warband for the Germans are a tough unit. The Screeching Woman will lower my morale, I'm assuming, is how that works. And then the Bastarnais Mercenaries. This is a cool unit. They look awesome. Really, really cool stuff. I believe it's like a high attack, high damage kind of unit. Made charge without orders, good morale. The Bastarnais themselves are a unit that's exclusive to those Thracians, but then the mercenaries, I would assume, are like, maybe their stats aren't as good. But it's definitely a cool unit. And the general here, Vanius, 1-star general. It's an important battle. This is being led by Harius Venetianus, and this is the guy that I have declared as my faction heir. I need him to win this battle. Not only that, but I need him to win this battle well, because this isn't it for the Germans. Like, they got some troops, you know. They got some guys here, they got some guys here. You know, they got some numbers up here as well. Yeah, they got some axemen up here. Here's our faction leader, 6 stars. So, you know, winning this ain't it. The Germans can keep on pressuring me, and if this army gets too beat up, then they're not going to be able to continue defending my northern border without getting reinforcements. So I think that spending money on those mercenaries in an effort to win this battle well is going to be prudent. The Dacians are helping me out, I think. They actually kind of fought this German army as well, so that's nice of them. We are allies with the Dacians. That feels good as well. Yeah, I liked. I'm glad I did that. That seems like that might be a good thing for me. So let's do this then. Let's take out Stati and let's take out these Town Watch. And do I want them just to come in as reinforcements? Maybe just kind of set them aside for now, and then can hire you, and then you, and then you, and that's gonna be, yeah, it's like half of my money. Bring them on, and then let's see, if I bring you guys next to the fort, would you be able to reinforce? Yeah, I'm not sure. But that looks like that's gonna work. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full strength units of warband, then a beat up unit, and then basically 3 units of Screeching Women. This unit's beat up as well, but they have high attack. Attack of 12, charge of 6 is pretty good. And I wonder if their Screeching effect is cumulative. So if you put like 3 units of Screeching Women by a certain section of the battlefield, are all of those screeching women gonna add up their morale debuff on me? If so, that could be very powerful, but I don't know if that's how that works. And then let's check out these Bastionnae. 13 attack and 10 defense. Okay. That seems decent. 5 charge bonus, so 18 attack on the charge. Yeah, that seems pretty good. And what are you? So +1 morale for all troops on the battlefield because of untouched by fear. Ooh, hiding from the world. Whoa, what is this? This man has taken to living inside a giant amphora. I don't know what that is. He now lives in terror of the coming of the great wine pressing. He is convinced that this will strike in the hours of the dark. Oh, that's hilarious. -2 morale for all troops on the battlefield. Oh, dude. And wife above reproach. Okay. His wife is an ornament to his family and home. Oh, that's nice. And, yep, you can have more children. Okay, but yeah, that's hiding from the world is bad. That's a bad one. Okay, well, cool. Let's do this so I can get reinforcements coming in if I need them to. And then let's fight this one.
You know me. I am a true Roman of the old style. I believe in discipline, dignity, and duty. I believe that Rome has a destiny to rule the world. I also believe that we have a destiny that starts afresh here. Do not fear these Germans. They may be good fighters, but they die just like other men. Our task today is a noble one, to preserve the town and its people. We have a slight advantage in numbers, but no lives can be thrown away today. We cannot afford such profligacy. They will, unless completely unthinking, try to use the woods to screen some of their troops. I have never yet lost a fight against these men. I have no intention of starting today. So together, we will gain another victory. Only a fool cares for omens and portents, no matter how bad they may be. We make our own destinies, and we are not ruled by the flight of some damn bird. Be of good cheer. Our comrades are marching to our aid even as I speak. And remember this above all. Our Roman gods are watching. Make sure they are not ashamed!
Hell yeah. Okay, well, so this is going to be a river battle. This is what's making me think that maybe keeping the fort on the other side of the river so I don't have to fight river battles. At least offensive river battles. Luckily, I have my archers and I have velites, and I don't think they have any range, do they? And there's no other crossings, correct? This is something that I need to get better at. So is it... Maybe this is true, but with bridge battles, there's only going to be one crossing. But then with the... what would you call them? Like... fort... Like... What are they called? Fjord? Fords? No, they're not fjords. What is it called when you can just ford a river? Ford a river? What's that called? Damn it. I think you guys know what I'm saying though. Like the shallow area where you can just kind of walk on over. So there's going to be battles like that, and for those types of battles, is that where there's more than one crossing? Or can you get a bridge battle that also has like one of those shallow crossing areas? Please let me know in the comments, because yeah, I feel like I'm wasting time by looking at this, but I don't think there's a crossing area here other than just the bridge is what I'm seeing, I think. Alright, well, enough of that. Let's go... Yes, archers. I have archers and velites, so that should help out a lot when it comes to taking this bridge. Well, I feel like I haven't fought too many offensive bridge battles in a while, so here goes nothing.
Your reinforcements have arrived.
Are they not going to be?
This is hopeful news indeed.
Oh my God, are they not? Are they not going to defend the bridge? Do I need to run across the bridge? That's not, yeah, that's not what I was expecting. I didn't think that them not holding the bridge was like an option here. Yeah, because I was gonna say, like, most of my experience in playing offensive bridge battles is in Shogun, where they happen all the freaking time. You can't avoid them, like you can essentially in medieval Total War, because in that game, like, it just kind of depends on which direction you're attacking from, which is very, very, very nice. And so you can kind of avoid bridge battles a lot in medieval Total War, so I feel like I've been able to kind of get out of that a lot in those games. Let's bring over my cav as well. And, yep, go with that. And then, yeah, in this game, I just don't really have the you know, the hours in, as I keep saying, so... Yeah, I don't have a lot of practice with this, but yeah, in Shogun, it's interesting because, like, the enemy will always defend the bridge. Always, always, always. Which is smart, I guess, but I think in this case, I wonder if the Germans just realized the futility of it, because they figured, like, you know, I have ranged stuff, so they should not mess with me. Which is really smart. That's interesting. Like, if that's the case, if that's what happens, that's a really interesting thing for the AI to understand, is to not even play for the bridge, knowing that I can kind of blast them off of it, and instead kind of stick to their strengths, right? Which is the frickin' forest, you know? That's where I don't want to fight them either. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like they're moving forward. I don't know. It's... Maybe not. Maybe they're just reforming back there. But this is interesting. Alright, let's get my Triarii up here. And, yep, let's get my general and my doggies up as well. I am still waiting for my army to get formed up here, and... Gosh, it kind of looks like the Germans might be tempted to come out and fight me. And that would be so nice if they did that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, otherwise I gotta go into that forest. And it looks like they have a little bit of a high ground as well. So... it's kind of hard to say. I don't think I want to go from this direction. I think that the forest is too close to the side of the river, so that trying to have enough depth to my formation while staying far enough away from the forest is a little bit tricky. So they could attack me in the flanks as I'm trying to, you know, traverse in this direction. I suppose it'd be easier to come out in this way and try to find an angle from this side. But yeah, this is gonna be a little tricky, you know, because you don't want to attack straight on into a phalanx. You know, that's for goddamn sure. But man, it kind of looks like they want to come out, don't they? It kind of looks like they want to come out and fight me, but I'm not going to get my freaking hopes up here. Okay, now that I got my army fully formed up on this side of the river, and I like this formation better, let's start moving my block of infantry in this direction. Let's start moving my cav around in this direction, and gosh, I'm trying to remember, did they have other cavalry besides their general? I don't think so, did they? And then I can have my Triarii basically run with my flanking components and support that cav fight, just because that's going to be very important to win. Well, I mean, I guess if it's just their general, it's not going to be that super vital, but you know, that's their job. That's what Triarii do. And then the general and the dogs are going to run up the center. The dogs will be held in reserve just so that during the crucial moment in the battle they can release the dogs and yeah, cause fear amongst the enemy, right? That's what they do, right? Cause fear. Now I am tempted to sort of try to go in through this side. I think that I think they're gonna have the height advantage, or the hill advantage, should I say. No matter what, but there's more like depth of trees on this side, whereas if I come in through this side, I think maybe I can find an open clearing, I think, maybe. And then I can have my cavalry kind of go through the deep layer of trees, perhaps. I was also kind of hoping that maybe I could draw them forward. Because if I can draw them forward, then I can maybe fight them like right here on the edge, like on the outskirts. But that might not be possible. As I'm trying to set my cavalry up here in the forest, I'm reminded of that scene in the beginning of Gladiator, that epic fight scene. Oh shit, they're coming in! They're coming in, the general's charging! The general's charging! He's charging my velites! Oh, he's gonna get messed up, isn't he? Right? Astadi? Astadi gonna mess these guys up? Where's my Triarii? Triarii, come up here, please. And yeah, he's getting Pelum tossed at him. Let's get my Equites to run this dude down.
The enemy general flees.
And then he's running away. Get him! Get him! Get him!
Is broken too.
Get him! Get this guy! Oh no, he's gonna get away. Come on, get him! Get him! Get him! I just like sacrificed the integrity of my army to get this one guy. Chariot, you can get back, please. And then maybe General also come back to safety, please. And then, because yeah, because if these warband come back, yeah, General, get back, please. You can start running. And then, yeah, we got
slain.
yeah,
nice.
All right, so let's get my cav back here. You and then you go back here, please. And then let's go back into the forest. Let's go. You have to please start running. I thought I told you to go start running. Please. You keep not running. Is it because of the forest? Is that why? Oh, there's Bastionate mercenaries. No. Like, come this way. And looks like we're shooting at the phalanxes. And yeah, General, come on, man. You gotta move like you mean it, dude. Alright, so the Bastionate mercenaries were kind of making it seem like they wanted to attack someone on a horse, whether it was my Equites or my general. I'm not quite sure. Alright, let's come back here. And let's get you there. And are my archers still shooting? Maybe, maybe not. Alright, well let's move up then. And maybe get into range so that my archers can keep pressing. And then let's get my general and my dogs moved up. Triarii. Let's just kind of keep you... Now that their cav is out of the way, maybe just... Yeah, keep the Triarii in reserve, I suppose. And... Let's see, I don't want my cav to get freaking ambushed. You know, it's always... I feel like there's always a danger of that happening, you know, because units move so quickly in this game. It doesn't take much for you to just kind of look away for 1 second and be like, oh shoot, my guys are being chopped apart by spears. So, yeah, let's try to not let that happen, but it's really hard when you can't see anything. Alright, are my archers in range of stuff? So my archers are in range of stuff, so they should be able to start shooting. And yeah, those phalanxes look scary, don't they? Yeah, they look kind of spooky. Let's see. There's Screeching Women and Bastionet on this side. And... yeah, the core is very solid, isn't it? The core seems very solid. So I guess I can just keep picking them off as long as they want to keep walking back and forth in front of my lines. Yeah, I suppose that's okay. Right now, it is just the one unit of archers that's shooting, so I want to see if I can get my other units in range. So let's just move up here just a teensy-weensy little bit. And... Yeah, General, you can move up as well. I have to keep checking on my cav to make sure there's no cheeky little charges into my cav. Because right now, it doesn't really seem like they know what they want to do. They're kind of repositioning back and forth, back and forth. Oh, this seems like they know what they want to do. Now they have their spears down, and they're kind of pointed in my direction, so... Yeah. See, now if I could use cav to take out 2 of these units of Screeching Women, that would be nice. I just don't want to get caught by their Bastionnae. The Bastionnae might be a little bit scary. In fact, I don't know if the Bastionnae have a bonus in the forest, but I kind of assume they do. Are you guys not shooting? Are you guys not in range? Archers are not in range, eh? Okie dokie, well, let's fix that. Let's get in range. I love this 3-man unit of warband. Just look at these guys. They're like, let's go. you killed our boss. Let's go, man. They're just marching down right at me. And yeah, I guess that's not going to be funny once they start just massacring my cavalry. But no, that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen. Oh, guys, don't waste your ammo on them. Oh, man, I should have just charged them. Yeah, I don't want to charge them now because then I just get a bunch of friendly fire. Well, there they go. There those guys go. And, God, are they gonna... Alright, I have to charge this guy, else they're gonna keep wasting ammo on him. Alright, Bastionnae mercenaries, they're coming in. Let's see, hopefully they get decimated by my range stuff. Man, I feel like they didn't take any casualties from that. I think the trees are blocking a lot of these shots. Man, they only took 1 casualty from that. That was insane. Alright, well let's come around here and get my... Man, they're not taking a lot of casualties, are they? Do they have really... I thought... Huh. They're like not wearing any armor, are they? I'm very confused by... Yeah, it looks like they're taking that... Okay, now they're taking some casualties, but yeah, that was weird. That was kind of weird. Alright, let's, push up, I guess. Let's kind of go here. And if my cavalry can pick off, like, fleeing units, God, I really want to go after these Screeching Women. Like, come up here with my Barbarian Cavalry, and... Okay, let's get my Equites right behind them. What are you guys... Why are you guys out of formation? What's going on? You're hiding? Okay, this might be something. This might be something. These guys might be thinking about attacking us. So yeah, no javelins left on my Velites because they wasted 1,000,000 javelins on 3 guys, but that's how it goes sometimes. And now are the Screeching Women left open? They kind of look like they are, so let's send in my Barbarian Cavalry to go after that 1 unit. And then let's support with my infantry. You guys keep moving up. Let's make sure that my general's not being left behind. So yeah, you go. Where are you? Yeah, you're not too far back. So let's go there. You guys look like they want to run away, so let's send my Equites after that unit. Yeah, let's charge them. So we got rid of the Screeching Women, and now we're gonna get rid of that warband. And now do they want to assist? All right, let's get back. I see warband that are not running, so let's get back. And that seemed like that went okay. Yeah, that's okay. How's the ammo going on my archers? Looks like 2 of the units are completely out of ammo and 1 unit has some ammo left. Okay. Yeah, let's keep getting back here. I don't want them to get into my cav with their spears. No, no, no. Let's get away and... Here we go. Here's a unit that's going to be in Pila range. Yep, there we go. Take those guys out. Take them out. Take them out. Take them out. All right, Triarii. Let's bring you up a little bit. And let's send. All right, let's send my barbarians to go after those fleeing units to see if I can get rid of them before they get off the field. I do, if I can, make this army disappear by killing as many or as enough guys. That'd be great. Ooh, looks like we got ourselves an engagement back here. Yeah, what you gonna do? You want to bypass my infantry and go after my cav or my velites? Smart. Who are you? Screeching woman? Some mercenaries. You guys go like this, and you can run, please. And then, let's see, archers can back up, and then general can come out here, so we can get ready for a little flanky poo on these guys. So let's charge in with my Barbarian mercenaries into their flanks. You guys can go off of skirmish mode, and yeah, there we go. Yep, get ready. Yep, charge them down. Just charge with my velites. My general doesn't even need to get involved. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. Love it. So that's them taken care of. Alright, back on this side. What do I need to do? Anything? Is my attention needed? I really want to get rid of that unit of Screeching Women, but they're just teasing me on the outskirts of the formation. Alright, let's swing back over. Let's see how we're doing on this side. I don't need the Barbarian mercenaries to chase too far, so let's bring them back to my formation. Screeching Women want to make a little charge. Okay, dokie. And velites, you're done chasing. Yep, that's fine, so you come back as well. And yeah, it's tempting to kill them. Alright, we got a pike block coming straight at us. So, velites, come out. Get ready for a flank. And, oh, gotta take you off of skirmish mode. You're like, don't send me in there. I'm like, yeah, you're going in, boys. You're going in. So let's go here. And then let's get my cav to go after the Screeching Women. They're finally far enough away so I feel like getting into them. And then, yeah, we should be able to break the guys maybe with my velites flanking them. And let's get my equites like around the rear back here. And are we going to break these guys with them, or do I need to send in another unit? I don't want to send my guys up the front. Oh, here we are. Let's do this. Duh. There you guys. There you guys go. Just come around the flank, and you guys can chop them down that way. I can send a unit of cav, maybe. Get in here. Oh, you're going to get outflanked. If I can break these guys fast, though. Can we break these guys fast? This unit's fighting surprisingly well. Alright, let's send in my Hastati. Yeah, they chewed through my Barbarian mercenaries on that side. And they're coming in on this side as well. Yeah, Phalanx units are no freaking joke, man. So yeah, they're gonna outflank my guys here. Those guys are fighting very well. And are my equites getting chopped down? Yes, they are, so let's get them out of here. Guys, get out. Oh no, they're not. No, they're not. Fight. Okay, never mind. Fight those guys. And Barbarian mercenaries chase on the Screeching Women up there. And let's get... So now these phalanxes are facing the wrong way and they're getting chopped down. Let's send Hastati to flank them. And then on this side, velites charge in. And then Hastati come in on this side and get ready to flank those guys. And that looks good. Taking apart these pike blocks one by one seems to be going well, I think. Alright, so one of you guys can get ready. Let's see, are we still fighting down here? Yeah, this unit's doing pretty well, aren't they? Alright, let's get around here. And let's charge it. Let's see if we can break them. And then you guys Yeah, they're privy to my cavalry presence up here. They're really trying to not get charged in the rear. All right, how are we doing? You charge here. You charge here. You charge here, please. And got velites that are running away. Oh yeah, dogs. Right. Let's send my dogs out. Send dogs. Send the war dogs, please. Yep, go pups, go. Let's break the last of these Germans at this point. Velites, you don't need to be fighting in melee anymore, especially not head-on against phalanxes. That seems to be inappropriate use of your talents. And what do we got here? Cav. Are you guys charging into the... There we go. There we go. Okay.
Show their true virtue.
All right, we got them. How many of them are... How many did we get? So we killed 97. Okay, so we almost killed all of them. That seemed like it was okay. You know, like...
Rome will be amazed at such a victory.
We killed the general.
Is ours.
We killed most of the enemy army. We lost 438 men. We killed 1,000. Yeah, that felt pretty good. Only 19 men remaining. Yeah, that felt okay. Let's see. Equites got 76, 5 for the War Dogs, 37 for Equites. Stani 64. Triarii didn't really fight. 208 for the Barbarian Cavalry Mercenaries. Velites got 119 kills. Yeah, good. 42 for those Velites. Roman Archers got 51, 36, and 43. 131 for Barbarian Cavalry Mercenaries, and then 68 on those Barbarian Mercenaries. Yeah, group effort, guys. Good job. Good job. That felt pretty smooth.
Victory!
Felt pretty smooth. All right, so enemy army routes. Herius Venetianus. That's my general's name. You know, it kind of makes it seem like he routed, but no, he won that battle. Yes, they need no longer trouble our forces. Nice. Trait increases. Good commander. +2 command. Nice. Awesome. Can you get back now? Please get back. And there's still people inside of the fort. Yes, there are. And yeah, I don't want to pursue. Yeah, I don't want to get sucked into this. Like, yeah, I could beat that force, but don't. Let's just not get caught out in enemy territory. So that feels good. I still have some money to spend for this turn then, and then the question is going to be, ooh, all right, this is the question. This is the real question. I was hoping that by doing other stuff, I would just come up with an answer to this, and have I come up with an answer to this? Getting rid of these units before they can form up with these units does seem smart. So let's
Orders?
do it.
Sir! General, orders? Imperator? Sir! Imperator?
All right, can I leave? Can I leave this place?
Forward!
Yes, I can. Okay. All right, so I can leave those peasants there.
Orders?
And
Attack!
no. What? I thought I could reach. I thought I could reach. Huh. I could train barbarian mercenaries as well. That is tempting. That's kind of the main issue with this army right here, is that I don't have much for a melee infantry component. Oh, the mercenaries. Mercenaries, that's like all of my money. Oh, shit. Save that shit. Yes, learning. Yes. Learning. God damn it. Do I just spend all of my money this turn on mercenaries? Is that what I'm gonna do? What places are not building stuff? Mediolanium. Is there anything pressing here that I really, really want? Large Temple of Bacchus, plus 30% happiness. I could raise taxes here. Yeah, make a bit more money. Yeah, Yeah, nothing seems too pressing here in Mediolanium. You're building roads. Evenum I could build some stuff. I know I could build like sewers would be nice. Temple of Ceres to boost the population growth would be nice. I think those are my main two considerations there in Evenum. And then as I mentioned before, getting a barracks in Massilia to start that process would be nice as well. Or getting the... Oh shoot, if I was going to build something here, I probably should have did it when my faction leader was still in town, so I could get that discount. But I'm probably just gonna recruit. Yeah, this is just what I'm gonna do. There's all my money. Yeah. Yep, feels not great, but I think it has to be done. Okay, and that is going to be enough for this turn. So let's end this. I can send Harius Venetianus over to take on these brigands in the next turn. And is there anything else? I guess maybe, yeah, maybe fight that. All right, let's see what happens here. Yeah, the Gauls want to come back in and besiege one of my forts again. How original. And yeah, those armies did. Yep. Okay. Yep. Here we go. This is kind of the thing that I was hoping to avoid, was having those two armies form up and attack me. I don't think this is not going to be a bridge battle. No, it shouldn't be. Yeah. Yep. I'm kind of surprised that the other force is able to reach me. I thought that I would be on the edge of them reaching me. That's kind of caught me by surprise. Alright, so 5 warband and 3 swordsmen, and then him, the 2-star general. I thought there was more forces. They came out here. This is... Oh, Captain Bulgios was the group that was on the bridge. They came back out here, and now they came back down and attacked me. Interesting. Okay. Well, they do have the infantry advantage. I mean, that is pretty much all they have is infantry. Yeah, the swordsmen are a decent unit. Better stats than the warband. Let's see, 11 and 12. So they have 2 better defense, and then they have 4 better attack. But there's 40 less men on the swordsmen. I think they have better morale as well. And, yeah, it's interesting because you don't really want, like, you'd rather have the warband, I think, as a frontline unit, but then this is going to be better at attacking, essentially. Yeah, so their infantry is going to be way better than mine. Archers can help, but, basically what I'm going to need to do is use my cavalry advantage to assassinate their general, and then use my cavalry to hammer in anvil strikes on their infantry line.
These Gauls do not need your fear. Cold steel will bring them down, just like any other men. We stand on the defensive today. Let them wear themselves out against our battle line. There is no advantage in numbers to either side. Therefore, skill and courage will be the keys to this day's battle. Yet, that said, they are the stronger, better men. If we go at them bullheaded, we aid their strength. Cunning will be what wins the day. We may be able to hide men in the woods nearby. With luck, that would be a surprise for our foes. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me. When I set my heart on an attack, I do so knowing that I will win, that my men will win, that victory is within reach. All we need to do is stretch out and grasp the foe firmly by the throat.
Okay.
I have won many great victories for Rome. Be strong in that truth, and let this be one more. March on, and know that our victory is assured as long as we live and die like true Romans.
There's some interesting stuff in there. It's interesting when he admits that they're stronger than us. You know, head for head. He's like, yeah, no, they're better. It's like, whoa, that's an interesting thing to say to the men you're about to lead into battle. Well, I would be remiss to not take the high ground. It's not completely undisputed because they could also deploy right there and then we'd be fighting, well, on the downhill essentially at that point. But if they don't start up here, then we can maneuver around so that they will have to fight uphill against us. Do I want to hide any soldiers inside of the forest? It's kind of tempting, it is. But I think that making a play, like a strong play for the high ground, and keeping my army together so that I can do so is going to be more important. Okay, right off the bat, let's go for that high ground, and yeah, looks like they're going to be giving it to us. Undisputed. Hell yeah. Well, in that case, let's run to position here, and then let's bring my cav that way, and then bring my cav this way. And if they want to attack us like in a file like this, coming one unit at a time against us, ooh, this could be very good for us. Right off the bat, my archers have range on these swordsmen that are coming up. Yeah, it's nice having range on those guys. Yeah, we're doing some damage on them. Yeah, we're cutting them down. Now they got formed back up and now they want to attack us. So, swordsman... okay. Well, swordsman's going to be all focused on that flank. And those are units that my cav can punch through because they don't have a bonus versus cavalry. Another warband is on this side, so I should try to avoid that side. Although the general's going to be coming right up the middle. So let's send here, go here with my equites, and then, or my generals, sorry. And then go here. Yeah, general comes right in. You guys do not, yeah, you guys have to stand and fight. And then, so yeah, we wrapped up here. Let's go here. And then let's go here. You guys have to stand and fight, please. And then let's go here. So yeah, I think we should break them. And, ooh, that's the dangerous part. So let's put you guys on fire. Yeah, we gotta break them. We gotta break them. Let's go here. We gotta break this whole mass horde. Yeah, they're fighting our archers now. There, we got fire arrows coming in. And let's turn around with my guys here and try to assist against... Oh, Victor. Hey, nice. Alright, where's the general? What happened to the general? The enemy general, is he gonna get away? Oh, Equites, you better stop that. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Alright. Yeah, kill those guys. Kill those guys. Yeah, take your time. Don't, by any means, don't rush. It's fine. It's, you know, it's just war, guys. So don't run if you don't want to. Yep, archers took those guys down, and then how many? What's the percentage on this? 97%. Yeah, we got him, boys. We got him. All right, so we did lose 168 men, but we killed 861, so that felt pretty good. Yeah, the generals really do work, don't they? When used well, that is. And yeah, also I feel like maybe the timing on my fire arrows was good, or better at least, you know, maybe getting better at remembering that that's a thing that exists. That helps. That was a decent sized army that was threatening me, and getting rid of that feels healthy, you know? Yeah. Yeah, that felt good. The Greeks are beating up on some brigands. Alright, let's drop a freaking save. And, yeah, enemy army rout, Lucius Julius. Good job, man. End of turn report. We got 5,500 in the bank. Hey, that feels good. And we got highways in Batavium. Yeah, look at that. Look at that cool highway. Yeah, neat stuff. All right, yeah, that feels more cleared up, doesn't? I mean, I know you see like all the Gallic armies running around, but none of them are that big, are there? Oh, Jesus Christ, that's big. That's a full stack of Spanish army people. Yeah, look at that. Look at that mustache. Jesus, looks like a weapon. Looks like a throwing star. You can just throw that at people like a boomerang or something. Pretty deadly stuff. Well, we can go down here and we can clean these guys up. That's gonna be nice to do that. And yeah, then I guess clean up those guys, get some revenge for that previous battle fought on the bridge. Swing back around and get rid of so you're gonna be doing this, I think. You're gonna be doing this and then then maybe doing this before coming back to face off against Spanish, and then you're going to be focusing on these guys, I think, is going to be the play. Any more Germans that want to tango? Not really. You guys are thinking about it, but not too much. So I can come over and I can fight these brigands as well. And since I don't feel like I have to hire any mercenaries in this turn, I should have money to spend on stuff I want. Well, before I go looking at what kind of buildings I want to build, let's start off with killing the enemies first, because you know what? The map looks better when there's less enemies on it. First things first, let's go here. And let's get rid of you. And yeah, 3 more warbands and then 1 more barbarian cavalry. And we could also control some reinforcements from the settlement if we'd like. But let's fight this one.
You know me. I am a true Roman of the old style. I believe in discipline, dignity, and duty. I believe that Rome has a destiny to rule the world. I also believe that we have a destiny that starts afresh here. Today we go into battle against the Gauls, warriors both worthy and brave in equal measure. They have been brought to the battlefield by mewling infants instead of leaders. The count of our warriors is vastly greater than theirs, so unless we fight like old women or idiots, victory is certain. They will undoubtedly skulk in the woods and hope to ambush some of us. Many times I have faced this enemy, and many times I have beaten them. Today, when we win, this victory will be yours as much as mine. The gods have surely smiled upon us. The omens are so numerous and so in our favor that I cannot describe them all and still have time for a battle today. Another one of our armies is nearby and ready to fall upon the enemy. I have won many great victories for Rome. Be strong in that truth, and let this be one more. March on, and know that our victory is assured as long as we live and die like true Romans.
Good speech. Good speech. Let's go. Let's fight this one. All right, yeah, there's a little bit of forest. Yep, that's for sure. Don't want to fight in the forest if they were nice enough to deploy out in the open, that would be great, but I kind of expect them to force me to fight them in there. We are now all set up, so let's start this battle here, and hey, they are going to be right in front of us, at least to start with.
Time to take part in the battle.
I like that. I hope they remain out in the open like that. That would be very nice. Let's keep Cav back. Yeah, my Cav is pretty weakened by now. I do have a general at least. so I can still win the cav engagement. But yeah, my 2 light cav units are pretty dilapidated. Should I wait for reinforcements? I could get a dog unit, some peasants, and then 3 velites. I'm kind of tempted to wait, honestly. 3 units of velites can do a lot of softening up of the enemy before we fight, and they might not be letting me wait for reinforcements. Ooh, and they don't want... Ooh, I don't want them to fight me in the forest either. So let's actually get out of the forest so this doesn't happen here. Yeah, so much for waiting, I guess. I just have to kind of get out of this forest because they have a +3 attack bonus in the forest. You know, that ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. So yeah, I guess I gotta move up a little bit. Well, it actually looks like they're going to be letting me to have time to get my reinforcements on. That's so nice of them. Oh, the Gauls always were an honorable folk, weren't they? They're just like, is that it? Bring on your friends. We'll take them. Okay, now we're all together, so let's bring up my velites. You can come forward here. Infantry can back them up. Peasants, stay behind. I don't want you guys to get hurt. You're very valuable, you know. Keeping my population loyalty high in my settlements. Dogs and cav can go out here. Hastani, you can move up as well. And there comes the charge from the barbarian cavalry. My velites will scoot on back. That sort of messes up the charge of the cav there. And yeah, they wanna go after my dudes on that side. Let's just go over here. And yeah, actually, yeah, let's just charge in. They want to go after my velites. Let's charge in with my general and get rid of those guys. Let's see, I can send my light cav over to help. And yeah, we got a full charge on them. We should drop their barbarian cav nice and fast. And yeah, their warband thinks they want to come forward. Ooh, what happened there? I thought what the hell happened there? I sent you after
the enemy general is running away.
The enemy general, I thought.
No way for a leader to behave, but in battle.
All right, let's send the war dogs out. War dogs can start chasing down some of the other guys. And yeah, my velites got caught, but you're charge in and help out there.
The gods be praised.
And then yeah, that's it.
The enemy's hearts are full of
That's
fear.
it.
And now they flee.
All right, let's run these guys down. Let's try to get rid of. Let's try to make sure this army disappears. Oh man, it would suck to be getting chased by just like 100 dogs, and then this general comes in with full body armor and a full bodyguard and just runs you down. Oh, that's a bad way to go.
All Rome will be amazed at such a victory. The day is ours!
I don't think that all of Rome is going to be amazed at such a victory, but the day is ours. So we lost 74 men. And only three other guys made it off alive. But the army is now going to be gone. Yep, they will be disappearing, right? Don't we get a message saying the army disappeared? Or does that only happen if there's like a general in the army? Huh, I don't know. So you can come back up here. What do I want you to be? Don't really want you to be sandwiched in between these two armies, but I guess it's not anything, like, I guess they could take it on if that's what happened. Should I train up some more barbarian cavalry mercenaries? Oh god, I think I have to. I mean, if anything, I need cav in this army. Like, that's the thing that I really need. This cavalry. And actually, yeah, these velites as well. I should put them in that army as well. And the war dogs. I mean, hell, I should just do all of that. And then this fort is gonna have to hold out against the Spanish for as long as possible. Whoa, drop a save. For as long as possible for me to, you know, clear out this stuff.
Imperator.
Yeah, it looks like you should be able to beat that Gallic army, and maybe you should also recruit some more barbarian cavalry. Oh, yeah, yeah. I think I just need the soldiers, you know? And then over here, I'm kind of hoping that the brigands will just simply bounce back over to the Dacian side of the territory. And it looks like, yeah, they did. It's funny, me and the Dacians are just kind of playing ping pong with these brigands right now. Because as long as they're not on my territory, I don't need to worry about them. Yeah, that is fine. Although, the thing is I don't really want the Dacians to have to keep on coming back to deal with this. I do want the Dacians, my fellow allies, to concentrate their military effort on the Germans, so maybe I should go over there and kill them. Maybe I should get military access from the Dacians. Maybe that would be the good thing to do. Yeah, those are things to consider. Well, I might have to keep training mercenaries, you know, for now. And, ooh, you can come down here and... Let me just double check. I just want to double check that this is what we're doing. Palma, yep. We're going after Palma. Yes, we are. That's it. So we have to attack the Carthaginians, a neutral faction. Yes, we are. And war has been declared. Sorry, Carthage, it's not my fault. It's the Senate's fault. I have a diplomat down here who's ready to say sorry to the Carthaginians as soon as my mission is over. And maybe I can go back to being friends with them, or at least cease fire with them. Yeah, that's going to be the play there. But for now, the northern border is quiet. You know, there's nothing that's too scary looking from the Germans in the immediate vicinity, so this is looking okay. And my western territories, you know, they look like they might be settling down. Now, yes, this does look pretty scary. This is a full stack here. The Spanish armies overall have not seemed too tough for me to face off against. But whenever I can, I have to start turning Massilia into a military settlement. I need to be able to train soldiers out here in the west so that I can build up those forces that I've been talking about. You know, that is important that I can defend the western territories while also pushing on into whatever direction I want to. Whether it's Lugdunum or whether it's this settlement up here, although I would prefer it to be Lugdunum. It's going to be better to have two armies to do that with. So, yeah, although you could reach right now. Yeah, there's like barely anything up there. I just don't know how far.
Yes, master. On my way.
Oh, okay. Someone here. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, maybe I should get another spy up here so I can get a bit more vision and keep an eye on Gallic movements, because I don't know necessarily how weak they are. I don't know if I lay siege to this, will I have enough time to build stuff and to get into the settlement before I get attacked by something else? I'm not entirely sure, but you know what? That is all going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you have enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Conasip playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.